actually just walking through Darfield, and I saw the ad up there on the wall where they just a new building, and then I thought, well, I'll just drop in and see that. We actually hadn't purchased the section by that stage, so I was just sort of going through, and just the vibe I got straight as I walked in the door, I thought, this is good. There was no pressure to build, or no pressure right at the start, and it was just a nice feeling. Met with Scott 3 or 4 times, and then he came out here once we purchased the section. We came out here, and he had a walk around out here, and he drew a couple of drawings for us, and we went back and forwards 3 or 4 times and sort of came up with this plan here. We always have a problem up here when we lose power. We need to have some form of heating, so we biofuel. He sort of spoke to us, and we went and looked into that. The ducted heating system's wonderful. It is really wonderful. It's fairly warm in here now. I can feel it now. It's quiet. It's a big unit up there. It's a huge unit up there, but yeah, no, and it's not overly expensive to run either, so it's good. We saw a photo of a house in Darfield actually that we looked at, and we went back to Chris and said, what's this? And he says, I think this is LMA timber. We said, well, what's that? And so we got talking about the LMA timber, and we thought, yeah, we'll go that. So LMA timber around the front of the house and rock coat around the back. It's been excellent. Jimmy, the builder, was fabulous. I mean, he just couldn't do enough for us. And Ant and Glenn, well, they went out of their way for us too. So anything that I didn't, or I personally didn't like, or Fiona didn't like, it was pretty changed and pretty much done without any question. So we were pretty happy with the way it worked, and still are. Still look at it and keep on walking, go out for a walk and walk up the drive and say, must be nice people that live in there, because it's a nice home. So we're pretty happy with, yeah. Just how easy it was, and how accommodating Chris and Ange were at the start, because we did have a little problem with the consents here, because we got all the building consents done and then realised there was the consent on the subdivision itself had lapsed, which it hadn't, but that had to go through council, and that was 3 or 4 months. So Ange and Chris held the price. Of course we do, because we've done it for a few people that have come in and had a look at the sections here, and even a couple of the neighbours over at Terrace Downs have asked, and of course we've put them onto Absolute and let them go. So yeah.